Hello, viewers. It is Thursday, and as you know, that means we are back with a new topic and another dose of tax wisdom, which will be served fresh at every 12 p.m. CST. For those who are new here, I am Abhishek Gandhi, CPA and Tax Director at AG Fintechs. With over 20 years of experience in US taxation. Every week, my team and I break down complex tax topic into simple, bite-sized pieces of information that you can easily understand. So, if you haven't already hit that subscribe button and share this with your friends and family, then do it please. Trust me, if uh, they'll thank you later when tax season rolls around. Now let's go to today's hot topic. We all have a smartphone and we always think about big deductions, but sometimes we forget about those small things that we use it every day, and our smartphone is one of those. So today I want to talk to you about your smartphone deductions, how to keep it tax free. Yes, you heard it right. Your smartphone, that little gadget that you can't live without, can also be your tax saving hero. But hold up, it's not as simple as just throwing your phone bill at your accountant and saying, here, deduct this. No, it doesn't work that way. There are some rules, and wait for it. Some really cool tax breaks. You can take advantage of it if you play it smart. So today I'll tell you how to play it smart. Okay, let's start with the LLCs. How we can do it in when you have a small like LLCs. First of all, uh, that's what we will talk about, like those small businesses. So if you are operating as an LLC, whether you are a sole proprietor, part of a partnership, or a corporation, your business structure plays a huge role in how much you can deduct for your smartphone. And here is where it gets juicy. Depending on your setup, you may not even need to keep detailed records of your phone use. You heard it right. No meticulous record keeping. So if you are someone who gets overwhelmed by paperwork, take a deep breath, because this one is for you, employee or not. That's the real question. So now let's talk about who count as an employee when it comes to smartphone deduction. There is an called spoiler alert. That is, it is not just you are 9 to 5 staff. We are talking about current employees, corporate directors, independent contractors. But hold on, sole proprietors, you are out of luck here, because you don't count as an employee in this case. I know it seems unfair, but there is a still hope, and I will explain that in a bit. You are covered somewhere else, and we will go over with that. You are not completely forgotten. So let's go to how the smartphone tax break works. Okay, and here is the fun part. If your business provides smartphone to your employees, or even yourself, if you are the business owner, as long as you work for your corporation, not your sole proprietorship again, you get two major tax benefits. One is called de minimis working condition fringe benefit. So basically, if you are using that phone for businesses, the business use is not taxed as a part of your income. Pretty neat. Huh? Now, business expense deduction. The business gets to deduct the cost of the smartphone as an expense. And the best part, you don't need to keep detailed log of every business call. No more sorting through all the call history, wondering was that call business, was it call with someone, personal. No worries. Okay. But wait, there is one another thing to it, and that's called non-compensatory business reason. So before you go running to your HR department demanding the latest iPhone, let's pump the brakes. For tax benefit to apply, the phone must be provided for what's called non-compensatory business reason. Huh? What? Non-compensatory business reason. So in English, you need the phone for work, not because your boss wants to give you a shiny new toy, because it is useful. It is useful for day-to-day business operation. So qualifying business reason might be you need to be reachable 24/7 for emergencies, you deal with client across different time zone, or you are expected to take calls while out of the office. So those are the reasons when that decide whether this is for a business purpose or it is not for a business purpose. Now, what doesn't count, that is also important. So giving a phone as a morale booster or as a part of recruitment package, sorry folks, no tax break for the feel good iPhone 15 or 16. 16 is coming now, right? But now that's not allowed. And some people must be thinking now, what about tablets? Right? Because sometimes so many people, they we see them using tablets when we go to the restaurant and they do something on the tablets, or those Best Buy cakes, they come to your home and they do, they work on their tablets. So yes, it's not just about phones. The IRS also considers similar equipment like tablets or iPads as a part of this break. This means if you are more of an iPad user, you are in luck. The same rule applies. Okay. So now the let's talk about the mechanics of the benefits. So here is a kicker. The business doesn't even need to buy the phone directly. Okay. Because so many times your boss will say that you buy it and I'll reimburse. So instead you can get it, instead you business buy it, you can get it reimbursed. And as long as that reimbursement is done through the business, it is allowed. And and if your company says, hey, we will reimburse it, so which means that they will be able to deduct it for the tax benefit. And and it is understood that it is reasonably related to your work. You don't have to report that as an income. Less paperwork, more savings. Now, few minutes ago we talked about sole proprietors, correct? So sole proprietors and single member LLCs. So you guys are not forgotten. While you don't get to enjoy the same fringe benefits, you can still deduct your business related smartphones, right? So somebody must be thinking how, right? Now, your business is so, so you will just need to track your usage. That is the main condition here. Here is the deal. Let's say you use your phone for business 75%, and 75% of the time or 75% of the call are used for businesses, and 25% you can say for personal use. you can deduct 75% of your phone cost for from that business. That's not bad, right? And of course this means that you will have to do the little math, little work, and categorize your phone calls, but hey, it's worth it for the deduction. You can say that I used it for 80% of the time for business purpose and 20% for the personal use. That is also okay. But I can give you one small tip. And if you want, what you can do is, and there are so many people doing it, that you can consider two numbers. So to avoid tracking every single call, right? It is tedious every single time, or when you get a bill, then from the invoice you have to mark that okay, this is business call, this is not business call, this is business, this is not. That's tedious. And to save that work, what you can do is you can keep two numbers to avoid tracking every single phone call. Some business owners get two phone numbers, one for personal, as I said, one for business, and no more mental gymnastic trying to remember if that late night call was with your spouse or it was for a business. That's the best way of doing it. And another one is independent contractors. You are in the game too. So, lastly, independent contractors are not left out. If your business reimburses your phone cost, you get the same tax free treatment as an employee. So, if it is for business, whether you are a business owner or you are independent contractors, one way or another you are covered. But if you are covering your own phone, you will have to follow the same rules as a sole proprietors. I'm talking about independent contractors. If you are an independent contractors, you are using your phone, personal phone for business, then you have to keep all the records. That is the rule. Okay. So once again, keeping track of phone use is very important if you don't have two numbers. So today's takeaway, let me narrow it down for you. Okay, let's do the quick recap. Business can pay for 100% of employees' smartphone expense without requiring them to track use. The business decides who gets the phone benefit. No need to offer it to everyone. No record keeping required for employees. Hello, easier tax filing. Okay, so that is very important. Game is little different for the sole proprietors. Sole proprietors and single member LLCs have to track business use but can still enjoy deductions. Smartphone tablets and similar device qualify for this tax benefits as long as they are for non-compensatory business reason. I think it is clear to everyone now. So there you have it. The world of smartphone deduction isn't as complicated as it seems, especially if you know the rules. And rules are pretty simple. There are very one, two or three conditions that we have to keep in mind. So don't leave money on the table. Whether you are an LLC, corporation, or sole proprietor, understanding the smartphone tax break can help you keep more cash on in your pocket where it belongs. Correct? So that's what it is for the day. And as always, it's time for question and answer. So let's open a question and answer session, and after that you may drop your you may uh, you can drop your questions in the comment section. I would love to hearing from you. I don't see any questions here. I know this was an easy topic, so most people may not have any question for cell phone. I guess everybody's claiming, but just in case, like what are the conditions, and that's why uh, we tried to talk about it today, because lately I received some queries, and I thought let me talk about it a little bit. So I think no question. Thank you, folks. Thanks for tuning in. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. This is very important, and it will encourage us. So please do it. See you next Thursday at 12 p.m. CST, right here on AG FinTechs. Stay smart, stay tax free.